So guys, right there is me forcing Gemma to film a back shot because she's having a lot of self-doubt today. She's saying she's not seeing changes fast enough. She doesn't know if she's going to be ready in time, all this kind of stuff. I'm going to put on screen her 10-week out, and this is verse right now, which is her 6-week out. And you guys can see the fucking difference. And I'm going to show her this, and I'm going to film her reaction and then show you guys the shock. Actually, I can't do that because it's on the same memory card, but you're going to be shocked. So today, guys, has been a horrendous day. It's so stressful. Just woke up with a massive headache. Woke up to my quote of one of the Gymstees orders for my shirts. The new Gymstees drop. I was about to pay the quote today, and the pricing was like almost double the quote which I was expecting because there's so many colors in the screen print. So I just need to go back to the drawing board and just change the logo with my man Tommy. Also then straight after that I got a message from my supplier in China who's making our V2 track shorts. He's like, hey man, we've almost finished them. Sends me a photo and they've done the wrong color. So instead of navy, they've done our teal blue again. And I'm just like, bro, that's the wrong color. So we're sorting that out. It's a little bit stressful. It's been a rough day. It's been a rough day at the office, but nevertheless, we will persevere with life and go train some shoulders, me and Jem right now, so. So it's safe to say this last week on the diet, it's really hit me for the first time this whole prep. I just most days just feeling really pretty average and with not much energy. I've got kind of like points of the day where it's all good, and then there's a lot of the day where I'm just not feeling the best. I'm feeling flat, I'm just feeling unmotivated, and I know it 100% is just directly correlated with the diet. The positive though, my physique has tightened up a lot, so that's the great thing. When you can shred at the start on higher calories, and you can make the start of a shred you're doing not actually that hard and draining in terms of the food you're putting in. I see a lot of people just cut calories really quick straight away. The issue is that your body's going to take a few weeks to see changes anyway. So if you're making it as hard as you can for yourself at the start of a shred, you know, you're not going to see the changes straight away that you would like to see, which kind of offsets the hardness of the diet. For me, I was still seeing changes in my physique when it felt like I wasn't really even dieting. So seriously guys, it's so important to really reset your metabolism around a good amount of food before you do a shred. There's exceptions if you have like a short time frame. Like last year I had to do my comp prep in like 8 weeks pretty much. And that was just like, okay, stuff this. I just got to do this. And I pretty much felt like crap that whole prep, but that was just the sacrifice I had to make. So always depending on your situation in life is how you have to kind of approach your diet and stuff. For me this year it's been really good, and you know, to only start feeling kind of average in the 6 to 5 week out mark is and just on a few days, you know, that's pretty good. So yeah, I've been on 2,420 calories the last week. I've been doing 6 60-minute low intensity cardio sessions, 6 weight sessions, so 1 rest day. And it's been good. Like in terms of the workload, the only issue has been, because I've been really feeling the diet, is that if I don't train at my peak energy levels during the day, and I'm just doing my work or something. This week's actually been a busy week with getting 8-week shredders organized, diet programs, video calling clients, organizing this new Gymstees drop. There's been a lot more going on, and it's meant that sometimes come the end of the day I haven't done my gym session, and I'm finding it so much harder to go and hit it because yeah, my overall energy levels are just down for the day. I've probably got a couple of hours of a window where I feel really good and energized, and the rest of that time it's not like that. So just off to JD Sports. The JD Sports, man, they look after me good. They do stuff with me, which for some reason, you know, a lot of companies I feel like I'm a valuable asset, and I hit companies up and shit and they don't show me love back. But JD's always showed me love, so you guys better go buy some shoes from JD Sports if you need some shoes. They sell other stuff too, but They're pretty cool actually.
I like them.
So they're like the 55s and 87. Yeah. That's the one where they have like the translucent.
Yeah, these guys just roll through JD Sports. These guys always look after me. My man Sam, manager here at the Gold Coast store, Pacific Fair. They got sick. Thank you, bro. Enjoy. Yeah, I'll see you next time, mate. Will do. Nice to meet you. Oh no, it's great to have. Yeah, good. How's your prep?
It's actually not too bad so far.
Feeling alright?
Yeah, I feel great.
Nice.
Actually, for now.
Finish posing or are you starting?
We're starting.
You look good.
Oh,
Awesome.
thanks.
Yeah.
I don't feel it right now, but sooner or later.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can walk there.
So with Gemma this week, she's been shaping up really good. I'm really happy with her progress. We've had her this week on 1,514 calories daily, and that's been with an hour cardio. And we're actually going to do a pretty drastic cut of about 70 calories daily to her, because coming into this 5 weeks out mark, ideally we want to be ready earlier than later. If anything, for her, she's looking just on time. So I want to speed things up with her and really just get her ahead of the schedule and make sure we can have her stage ready, because this is her first time doing it. She's never got as lean as she can before, so we really don't know what to expect. And yeah, we just need to get there as soon as possible. So she's definitely going to have a hard 5 weeks coming up. I feel a bit sorry for her, but you know, it is what it is. This is, a comp prep is not something that is fucking awesome. Like it gets pretty tough. We're going to start, we'll just warm up with some cables, and then we'll probably get into some barbell bent over rows. Actually, maybe before we do that, we'll even do some behind the head lat pull downs. Yep. Engage a bit of like our rhomboids and open up a bit more, and then we'll get into the pulls. So usually I like to just start with rope grip. Usually I go like way lighter than so it's just not hard. It's almost harder the lighter it is, because it means you have to try to get more of my muscles. So we'll just do some like straight arm lat pull downs with the rope. Normally I just do a circuit, so I'll do like 15 of these, just really getting the squeeze. I just go straight into some pulls, just trying to get maximum range of motion. Pull those elbows right back, open everything up. Engage like all the middle back and the details back there. And just do some behind the head. It's just gonna really open up the joints in the shoulder, help for more range of motion when we do our pulls. Just trying to go as far back as possible pretty much. And 3 slow pull-ups. And then hold the last one. Slow it down, because it's easy, that's the thing. So yeah. Even on the way up, keep it that slow as well. A little bit faster. Yeah, nice. So guys, my man Luke here, he's been following me for a while. How long?
2014, so 5 years.
About 5 years or something. So training with him today. His partner has actually been training with my girlfriend Gemma. She did the comp last year, so I think Gem reached out to her a few months ago, and they've been training together. And then Luke was he was keen for a session. I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it. Let's train some back. So even lower with your hands. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, good. It feels awkward, but we're just trying to stretch out the shoulder joints as much as we can. Elbows flaring up. Yeah. There it is. Yeah. Slow it down. Yeah, there it is. Nice. Slow it down up this top bit. Yeah. And just that's where, because of this top bit, we want to get the most stretch out of the lats. The more stretched out they are, the bigger you'll be able to grow them. You off? Oh man. Good to see you, bro.
How many weeks out?
I'm like 5 weeks out tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah. Guys, Skillen Pont, ladies and gentlemen. WBFF competitor with me last year. I was like, how do I title him?
Yeah.
Always repping that gym steez as well, my man. Got that custom gym steez from my man Cal for the Temple crew. Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Alright, bro.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah,
Enjoy your
too.
session.
Yeah, main thing with this, like I'll go a little bit heavier, but I'll start light first, and I'll just try touch as low as I can behind my neck. And you kind of like lean forward with it. Yeah. Feels really awkward if you like haven't done it especially, but it's definitely worth doing if you don't do it. Yeah, good, nice. Yeah, that's perfect, bro. That's good, man. You got good range of motion behind your head. I used to be a fucking, well, not a meathead, but in terms of like, I never really looked at the body as if it's like a, you know, a system and a structure, and I didn't get all technical with it. And so like really this year I've tried to like learn all that stuff and just go back to, because I was like, I just wanted to train as much as I could, and now my philosophy is a lot different, eh? It's like, I just wound up with so many impingements and stuff with like all my body all the time, and just from not training right or just overtraining things and not training the stuff to compensate. It's cracking.
Yeah.
How you going? Is it your first session doing them, or have you tried them since I saw you last?
Probably about 4 weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just slowly building up.
Cool. You feeling it better?
Yeah, feel lower back. And,
Yeah. Got good form. Yeah. Still, I see some people, they study heaps of shit and then they like don't take it in, you know? So with my training this week, it's actually been pretty good. My strength it's not really been falling too much. I found my endurance has fallen a bit, but in terms of my overall strength, I'm down a little bit on what I usually am, but I can usually bang out one set on whatever exercise pretty close to the weight that I normally do. But usually it's that second and third set that I really kind of struggle with and I don't have the endurance to do. So that's one thing I've noticed, but I'm still with my training, keeping a couple of heavy sets in here and there and just trying to show my body or get my body used to keeping strength on this little calories. So we'll just do like this 5 reps, even if it's like easy, and then we'll do 90 for 5 reps, and then we'll see what we can do at 100, even if it's lower reps, like 2 or 3 or something, but yeah, good. Fuck it, might as well rep out actually. Yeah, good. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, nice. Good. There it is. Guys, I just posted my JD Sports photo on Instagram. Please go like it, show some love if you're watching this vid. It helps me when I'm doing sponsorships and stuff with companies, you know? It's like, the more engaged the posters, they'll be like, we'll keep giving them shoes. So it's up to you guys, the Freeze fam, to help me out here. We'll do a partial, so we just lock. Nice, man. Fuck yeah. Nice. Whoa. How are we looking, Tommy? Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've leaned up a bit this week. Still like, no, I'm on track, but it's like, you're always like, oh, I just wish I was a bit leaner, you know, than you are, no matter where you're at in the prep, so. So with these, we want to
not do it like rear delts. So if we're doing rear delts, would be kind of coming up more. By coming down in the rounds, we're just going to be hitting like the thick bit through the middle of our back. So it's kind of like, it's a bit weird when you first do it, but then you kind of realize like, you just want to kind of lock the tension on and just hold it through that middle back and just keep the mind muscle going. Just the main thing is keeping the tension, because if you go too forward, you lose it and your back rounds out and then you're not locked in. So let's go. A bit of a squeeze back. The elbow's kind of coming back like a pull, but as well you're coming around. It's all my muscle, this one. Yeah, I feel that now. Yeah, good. Slow it down coming in there, because you're coming too fast. Yeah, to like there. Yeah. There it is. Nice. Done?
I'm done.
Yeah, fucking solid on the rows.
Yay!
Not many people can row 100 with me, so... Oh, did you?
I was just
Okay.
checking what you want me to get for tea.
What are you having, KFC?
Probably.
Oh, some back shots. Yeah, it's coming together. I think this is how I looked 3 weeks out last year, so I'm a couple of weeks ahead on the conditioning. I'm a lot bigger, so it's good to not mess it up.
I'm trying to shred too, but I enjoy food too much.
Yeah.
Nah, probably something.
If you're gonna shred, you need to like, the best way to do it is just be like, okay, 8 weeks, I'm doing this. You need to have like a real meaning and reason, or else it's just like, it's so easy to just be like, oh, what's the point? Like, I'm trying to get a bit leaner, but I was the same. I couldn't get lean for ages until I said, no, I'm doing the comp. The comp I did last week, because I was like, okay, no excuses, have to actually have crazy discipline to kill myself. Alright, brother, you off then?
Yeah, I'll do pretty couple sets of lap pull down and then I'll go.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, awesome, bro.
So with my diet this week, I've been having a protein shake for one of my meals with some greens formula in there. I have a 2-scoop shake. I'm usually having that for breakfast. My next meal is a whole meal wrap with 25 grams of peanut butter on that, 6 grams of Devondale 25% less fat butter, and 40 grams of strawberry jam on that. So that is like my favorite meal of the day. That's what I love. The next meal I'll have will be 300 grams of chicken breast, and I'll have that with about 100 grams of broccolini. I've just started actually grilling my chicken on the barbecue and it's been a lot nicer. My next meal I then have is my Danone YoPro yogurt, and I'll have 350 grams of that just by itself. And then I'll finish the day with my steak meal, which has 250 grams basmati rice, 100 grams of broccolini, and I go for 200 grams of steak. Usually the rump steak at the moment is what I'll use, or if we're in luck and our local butcher has a half price on the eye fillet, we'll get that. And then the last meal that I'll have to bump up my carbs and also my fiber and get a bit of sugar in my system, I'll usually have this around my workout time, will be a meal of Fruity Bites. So actually last week I switched from oats to Fruity Bites just because I needed something sweeter, because I was craving a bit more on less food, and it's so important when you're doing a diet to try eliminate the cravings as much as you can.
So this week's been a really busy week, just been Skyping and organising my 8-week shred clients programs. When I'm doing my cardio, my hour cardio, that's when I get a lot of work done. It's when I reply to a lot of my clients on my phone. It's when I do my Skype calls with clients. And we are about to Skype my man Wyndham Stone. Strongly dislike tomatoes,
not a fan of seafood. It's usually what I do. I just go over my emails. I read all the details right before I Skype people, and just so I'm all onto it with them and can ask them the right questions. And guys, if you want to have some coaching from me, just give me a DM on Instagram. The 8 week shred started, but I accept people in there late, so always keen to work with anyone who's committed. So if you're committed, give me a DM, I'll let you know all the details. Lenny, what's up, bro? Nah, that's cool, man. I mean, you're looking pretty decent at the moment. So, but your main goal, you just want to like shred up and you get real tight. I mean, we'll be working closely, bro. So, we'll get you started on whatever I reckon. I'll look more into your stuff and do up your plan tonight. Like I said to Dylan, we'll be in touch, every week, checking in at the least, and then anytime you got any questions or anything, we'll just keep a close eye on you and see if we need to adjust anything from that first one I give you. Yeah, exactly, man. Like you got me on the Telegram. That's what you're paying for. So just message me whenever you need, bro. And like when I get your plan to, obviously you might have a couple of questions and stuff. So just hit me with those, and I'll get the answers to you before we start on Monday. So all done and dusted. Skype's my clients for tonight. Skyping a few more tomorrow, but now it's time for me to zone in, and I've done 20 minutes cardio so far, so got another 40 to go. It's not the easiest, but it's easy, but it's just a bit draining. It's not the funnest life to live when you're doing these comp preps and you've got this hour cardio, but usually actually what I do, if I've Skyped clients, if I've replied to all my messages of my clients, I've actually just downloaded a new app on my phone, Kaio Sports. I watch all the New Zealand, not all the games, but I watch Counties Manukau, always watch their games. Gotta support the homegrown, the locals, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out my man, Sammy Hemwood. Good friend of mine, he's captaining the team this year, so I always tune in. They lost the game last week. That was actually quite a rough one last week. I'm pretty sure it was Wellington. And then tonight, the game's just finished, but I'm just going to watch the replay. So with Kaio Sports, you actually get to, I think it's Kaio or Kaio or something. But I just got like a 3 month free, and it's just been great. So I'm going to watch the boys play. Hopefully a good result. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Make sure you thumbs up this vid if you enjoy it. Helps my channel a lot. It helps me know that you guys are enjoying these vids as well, because we put a lot of effort into the series. So appreciate all you guys for tuning in.